Is it morally wrong? I can't really say. I'm not God, but I am a judger.
Ho, 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 ho!
Good morrow, everybody. My name is Robin, also known as Sunny Side Up Gal, and you are my Sunny Side Up pal. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. And welcome to my channel. What's new, Boogaloo? Swig. Alright, so good morning. My hair is wet because I showered. I wanted to get ready before I film and edit so that I'm not running late for work. I can literally just keep editing. If I don't post it before I get to work, I can just keep editing until it's time to leave. There's nothing that's gonna pull me away from y'all. Like a shower. So today we have another special episode. First of all, it is day 17 of Vlogmas, and I'm here. I'm here. I'm here again for you guys. And I'm so excited to be here. And I'm excited that you're here. If you've never been here before, welcome, and thank you very much for being here. Welcome. I've been changing my background, so let me know if you like the white, the purple, or the black better. And then I am getting some wrapping paper for Vlogmas, and I'll be doing wrapping paper below or behind me. Hopefully I can find a cute one. I was gonna do like all Santas, but I don't think having a print behind me is a good idea. But let me know in the comments what you think. Walmart has like huge, very, very long, perfect for the background wrapping paper. So I'm gonna get that. If you are celebrating Christmas, it's almost Christmas. Have you finished your Christmas shopping? Because holy shit, we have like a week left, basically. I only have one person to really shop for. I just have to mail out some things. I've gotten one of Michael's gifts. Hopefully it'll be here in time. It better be. I need to go Christmas shopping this weekend to get some more stuff. And I do want to do some Christmas shopping for myself. So I have stretched earlobes. And clearly I have piercings. But I do think, I was having a conversation with somebody in the comments, I do want to eventually go up to maybe an inch. I'm currently at 3/4 of an inch for my plugs, my gauges. Nobody calls them gauges. I feel like nobody does anymore. My plugs. So I'm at 3/4 of an inch, and I would like maybe to go up all the way to an inch. I'm not 100% sure just yet. But so I'm at 19 millimeters, so the next one would be 20 millimeters. I think it goes 19, 20, 22, then does it jump 3 millimeters to an inch? I don't know. I'll show a graph, but a graph, a graph. I will show a graph. But I am looking to find some. That bothers me. Stop! Get out of here! Scram!
Scram! Leave her alone!
Whatever. Okay, I'm looking to purchase some plugs from something that is not Amazon. So our New Year's resolution is to be less reliant on Amazon for things that I know we can get locally. I mentioned in one of my vlogs, I think a few, like maybe five videos ago, maybe I mentioned in one of my actual vlogs that the only things that we rely on for Amazon is my keto noodles, dog toothbrushes, like the dog toothbrush treats, and electrolytes. And I think that's pretty much it. Like I don't get the dog. Oh, maybe my dog's dog food, like the allergy one. Or we're interested in branching away and not giving Jeff Bezos any more money more than we need to, as far as like getting things that I know that we can get locally. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if that's just a ramble. I used to get all of my plugs from Amazon because a lot of people use Amazon as like their storefront, but I wanted to purchase elsewhere. So if you guys know of any like small businesses that have plugs that go all the way up to at least an inch, let me know in the comments. I like to use natural stone, so I'm stretching them now, so I'm using natural stone to use gravity to like stretch them out a little bit longer. I have a gold pair of like tunnels. I actually bought them for our 10-year wedding vow renewal, and because they're stainless steel, but I think they're so cute. But I got them because I was wearing all gold jewelry for our vow renewal, and then I just ended up wearing them all the time because I was like falling in love with gold jewelry after that. Like I have neutral skin tone, so like I think personally that I like to wear both types of jewelry, but I'm just like such a gold girly lately. I'm a gold girly. Yeah, I usually wear these very very lightweight tunnels. I take them out when I sleep But when I'm stretching, I put stone in. Well, and also I'll put stone into like if I want it to match my outfit or whatever, right? But I'll put heavy stones in my ears if I'm wanting to stretch them because I use the weight and gravity, to stretch them out. So I had to sleep with these in last night and I forgot how uncomfortable like my stretching process is. Yeah, so hopefully I can get a new pair soon. But yeah, I want to stretch them. So if you guys know of any small businesses, put them in the comments. Also, I'm not that rich, so if they're a small business and they charge like $25 per one plug, like don't even bother putting them in. I hate when people do that. Why are you selling one plug at a time? People got two ears, don't they? Most people. I'm not trying to discriminate, ableism, but like, why are you selling one plug at a time? What am I gonna do? Put it up my butthole? Some people, right? So today's episode, we're gonna be chatting about Marissa Matthews. So if you watched my video yesterday, I did 3 or 4-ish. One of them I had to skip because she was just annoying. But Marissa Matthews showed up in my episode yesterday, and I was like, ooh, let's cover her some more. So that's what we're gonna do. It is 5:13 in the a.m. and let's get started. Swig. I love my swiggy pibbies. I also have gotten to the point where I'm like particular about what kind of coconut cream I put inside my swigs too. So I'm a 4 Elephants girl. Do not put any other coconut cream inside my pib if it's not 4 Elephants. Okay, guys? All right, so this is Marissa Matthews. Let me just see. Can you see me okay? Ooh, I'm off center. Am I being too extra? Okay, this is Marissa Matthews. Her handle on Instagram is it's my life princess underscore not yours. And that screams Marissa. If you're not familiar with her, she is a Canadian fat liberationist. She was popular on the Clock app, but me don't have that app because me American.
I thought you were American.
But I really don't know if she's still popular on there. I think I'm like pretty new to like the whole girl world, like really paying attention to this. I just watched people reacting to them, but I don't really know like the lores of all of these people. So it's kind of interesting for me to jump in. And if you're not familiar, we're gonna learn about them together. So I guess she was super popular on the Clock app. And she quit for a little bit, I think from bullying. Sorry, but I'm just being honest. I think that's really what happened. She is so insufferable. Like literally, I cannot listen to her for very, very long. So this video probably won't be that long. She has this way of speaking that you'll understand why I absolutely hate her. I think it's called upspeak, but let's listen because you'll hear it in the first video that I show you. It's nails on a chalkboard. Okay, let's read her thing. So, it's my life princess, not yours. Fat positive bestie, artist, self-love advocate, she, her. 2,000 followers on here. That is so bizarre because I thought that she would have more. So she's not a bestie. Let's see how much she has on TikTok. Does she have a link? She's got an Etsy. All right, so she's got an Etsy. Marissa makes stuff. She's from Ottawa. Oh, she's got nothing in here. See how many sales she's made. What did she make? Oh, she made a lot of earrings. Can y'all see that? Kind of. She made a lot of earrings. It's just a lot of polymer. A lot of plastic in the landfill one day. I mean, it's not ugly. Would I wear it? Oh no, because I have cool gauges. I've got cool plugs. Mommy stretched her earlobes almost 20 years ago. See, God, can you believe that I can say I can say things like that now? Can you believe that I can say 20 years ago I did this. 20 years ago I did XYZ. I remember the first time I said that, I was flabbergasted. I was like, how did I get here? How did I get to the point where I'm like almost 20 years ago? Who did this to me? I'm gonna be 35 next year and I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Like I guess that just means I'm immature, but I don't feel I think the only thing that says, Robin, you're in your mid 30s, you're gonna be 40 in 5 years. God. Who did this to me? I think the only thing that tells me I'm gonna be 40 in 5 years is like I wake up with back pain every once in a while. Like this morning, I had to stretch, but at least I'm waking up, you know? Okay, let's get started. All right, Marissa, I'm prepped my ears for you. So what I'm gonna do is just per usual. I'm gonna bounce through. I'm gonna bounce on it crazy style.
Crazy style.
I'm going to start a little lower We're gonna hopefully just catch all of because she does other stuff on here too. Like she clearly does fat liberation stuff, but she does other stuff too, like her crocheting. Just living her normal life. So let's get you on the reels tab. Okay. Oh, this is not a reel. So basically, the reason why I clicked on this is because I kind of thought this was a cute outfit, and then the more I look at it, I'm like, those look like Walmart shoes. Sorry to judge, but do you guys remember when you were a kid and you're like, I'm not getting my shoes from Walmart. I'm not getting Shaq's, mom. I think Shaq's was Payless. I'm not gonna get those. Everybody's gonna know that I'm wearing shoes from Walmart. But now, when you go to Walmart, some of their shoes are kind of cute, and I think that's also an indication that I'm turning 35 next year and I'm old. Is that I kind of think that Walmart stuff's getting cute. Ugh, what's wrong with me? But anyway, I thought this outfit was kind of cute. Is it cute? Oh, I'm not even reading. She's got stuff in there. Okay, existing in my body is not an apology. I am not your project. Who says that your body's an apology? Fat joy is revolutionary. You know it's not revolutionary? Those roots. Those roots. Those roots, madam. Fix it. Okay. Oh, I liked it on accident. Just keep the like. Okay, let's see if I can find. Let me go to her Reels tab. Here we go. I promise I know what I'm doing. And we're gonna go down a little bit further. Okay, here's the outfit again.
I could write you.
Oh, it's music. Day 14 of showing 3x plus size body from every angle to show fat representation and body neutrality. Oh yeah, she did this a little bit ago. She was showing like she does I think she's done this often where she just shows off her body in different outfits. I like the top. And I kind of, how like people are doing those, is it a fit or is she just thin? I feel like this is an outfit that I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I think it's a cute outfit on, I think it would be not any bigger than that, but like it looks okay on her. If you take away her personality and her face, it's not bad. I would wear this. It's very spooky. Do I think that I would wear it or is it just, it's because it's a skirt and sneakers and that's usually what I wear? Whatever. Okay. All right, she did the spin. Okay, she is large. Okay.
I
All right. So you're gonna hear her voice now. So prep yourself. Make sure you take your prep.
know that this is going to hurt some people's feelings.
See, did you hear it? I know that this is gonna hurt some people's feelings, and that's a Canadian thing. It's called upspeak. If you watch Wayne's World, like I've watched it a billion times, the actor Michael Myers, is it Michael Myers? Mike Myers? Mike Myers. Michael Myers is a killer. Mike Myers is an actor. Mike Myers is Austin Powers. But anyway, he was talking about how he used like that was done on purpose because he's Canadian. He just was I think he had like used people from Toronto's or whatever Canadian country city use their accent as inspiration for Wayne. But anyway, she has that.
But this might be a hot take, like I think it is. But your worth is not
God, can you okay. This is probably not gonna be the last time, but I'm just gonna say it's the last time, but it's bothering me.
defined by your fucking body size. Your worth is not defined by your body size. Your worth is not defined by your body size. Do I need to say it again? Your worth.
Oh my god. You are unhinged. Okay, day 15 is showing off my plus size body, my 3x plus size body in thrifted fits to show fat representation from every angle and to show body neutrality. Okay, and the funny thing is that people are complaining that like you can't even find clothes in like 3x clothes or higher in thrift stores. I wouldn't have worn those sneaks with that dress, but slay. Slay, I guess. Okay, here's another outfit. It's giving it's giving it's giving.
Yeah, this is my third day at my office job, but I hope they don't expect me to dress like this all the time. I will be in pajamas next week.
Oh, I like the neon green sneakers. And I like the dress. So I like is that I said dress, I meant purse, but I think that's her lunch pail. I want to ask, is that your lunch pail? Where did you get it? I'm gonna ask her. Okay. I hope she doesn't look at my page and then just block me. Okay. All right, let's pick another one. Okay.
Where's yours from, Zara or the evil Timu?
Okay, so this says, I made it. Woohoo. She made that top.
Neither actually. I made it.
Look at her background. Not saying that I'm the neatest person. My house is pretty lived in. But I'm not going to be like, look at my background. And it'd be like, shit. I'll try to tidy up for you.
Yeah. Where's yours from?
Oh, it's project room. Sorry. Project rooms are just messy. Okay, showing off differently angles. Friendly reminder. So she does a lot of these friendly reminder reels, and let's see, showing off differently angles of my body to help normalize normal bodies and their shapes and sizes. Body diversity is a thing. Have the day you deserve. Okay, so I don't believe that 3x is normal. I think it's people are trying to normalize it, but I don't think that 3x is like a healthy body size, or 3x or higher. And medically proven it's not. Body diversity is a thing, but as far as like this goes, this isn't it, right? This isn't it. I don't think so. Rock your body. Girl, I know you're in Canada, but you need to get those legs in the sun. Okay, so it says, did you know? Come on. Fat people are hot. Fat people deserve love. Fat people deserve a positive sex life. Oh, I forgot, but she was also the gal who like had talked about a guy ghosting her from, I don't know if it was from Hinge or Bumble, one of those sexy texting apps where you try to meet somebody to go bang. But a dating app. Robin, there's a word for that. She tried to go meet some guy from a dating app, and then he like ghosted her, and she came on here and was like, I deserve respect. I'll try to find it and post it for you. But she was just super insufferable about it. And then I think she is one of those like fat femme incels. Like she believes that like if you don't find fat people sexy, or if fat people are not on your spectrum of attracted to, like you're not attracted to fat people, then you're a terrible person. And that's just giving me like a salty vibes. Like, do you want to force somebody to have sex with you because you're fat? Like, that's fucking wild. Okay, smoothest transition ever incoming. I can't believe it, how smooth. I can't believe it, how smooth it was. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, do you like my haircut? Alright, so she got a new haircut. There's music I'm gonna mute. I don't like it. But I don't know if I don't like it or if I just don't like her face. And she dresses super frumpy. Oh, she's wearing citrine. Well, citrine. She dresses like an old woman. Now she literally looks like one of those fat old like school aides with their walkie-talkies, and they're like waddling like, get to class.
I mean,
Okay.
sure,
This has me whenever someone is slightly fat phobic.
a normal person probably would have let that go.
It's got music. And look at uh Ew. It's not that it's somebody's probably got to find her sexy, right? Everybody deserves love. But I just think that this sounds so mean, but let's just be mean. I just think that when you are in such a large body and you have that kind of attitude, like you're gonna have a hard time making friends and finding pee. I found another one where she's talking. How am I going to make the fat phobes angry today? Exists with my belly out.
How am I gonna make the fat folks angry today?
How does that feel good? How does that feel good to you? Like, I feel like that you're carrying literally a bag of fucking nickels in front of you. Like, how does that feel good to you? Honestly, I know it's like a food thing though. Like, she's addicted to food. Dude, it literally looks like super, super hydrated pizza dough. That's wild. That's wild. I just don't. I mean, I get if she just wants to live in a fat body, but like, I just don't think that her message is. What's the message? You know, what are you trying to show the world? Because I just think it's, you know what I'm gonna call it? I'm just gonna call it. That's what it is. It's bad PR. I just think it's bad PR for the fat community. A lot of fat people aren't doing that. Why are you doing that? Why? You also don't see like normal like straight sized people doing stuff like that. Straight sized people are not shaking their belly and being like, let's piss off the fat people. You know what I mean? Like she's creating problems for herself, and it's bothering me. Okay. This says, did you know this? Fat people receive worse medical care. Study shows fat patients are often misdiagnosed or denied treatment because doctors attribute symptoms to weight. This can delay diagnosis and worsen health outcomes regardless of the person's actual health. Actually, sometimes, not always. So like I said before, weight loss is preventative medicine. For example, so if somebody's like, I've got back pain, my lower back is killing me. Okay, well, you've got a huge gut. Let's see if like losing that weight will help instead of giving you back surgery. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would we charge you more money for you to get back surgery when like it's basically free to lose weight? You know what I'm saying? I get, but there have been situations where people have been misdiagnosed because they're fat. There's a gal going around who had a colon cancer. Like she couldn't eat anything, and her doctor said something like that's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because she was overweight. Then there's another lady who had a brain tumor. The doctor said that she was overweight. That's why she had headaches. Like I get that there's outliers where they have been misdiagnosed. And then as far as for me, I mean, it's happened to me. I was like bleeding for like 100 days, and I had a doctor prescribe me medicine, like birth control, to stop it. And I was like, I feel like this is more than that. He had like mentioned that I needed to lose weight, and he told me to do very vigorous exercise for my heavy bleeding. Like I had the fucking energy to do any kind of exercise because I was anemic from all this bleeding, right? So I get there are some situations, and even it's happened to me, but I don't believe that this is something that's like that prevalent. I think I still, even though medical fat bias has happened to me, I still believe that weight loss and like healthy living and healthy eating is better than like just getting the medication from the doctor. Do you know what I mean? Like what do you expect? Oh, you've gotten a ton of headaches. What's your blood sugar like? Oh, your blood sugar's always high. You know what'll help that? If you eat less, eat better, and lose weight. But they don't want to hear that. They just want some kind of a magic pill. But sometimes there's no magic pill. Sometimes you really just got to change your life, you know? Okay. All right. This is just being me. Hope you can be you too.
This is a work of
She's literally the only person that loves her more than anybody else. She is she is the epitome of self-love. She's obsessed with herself. And I don't know if that's a bad trait or not. Okay, don't forget to remember that your body is beautiful regardless of its size, and you're worthy regardless of your size. Okay. Yo, Canada, get some sun. Okay. All right, so this says, I love this tune. I forget the name of the person who sang this, so if you know, please tag them below.
Not morally wrong to be fat.
Okay, it's not morally wrong to be fat. Let's stop acting like it's offensive or for someone to be fat.
Stop acting like it's offensive for someone to be fat. They can be racist, or they could be mean, or they could be the type of person. It's not.
Okay, I agree. I mean, I don't think that your body size determines if you're evil or good, right? And I don't think that people who are fat got there
deviously.
most of the time. However, I do think that when I personally see maybe not somebody her size, but somebody larger who doesn't work, who doesn't leave the bed, who literally is just eating themselves on somebody else's dime to death. I think there is, like, I'm not going to say that that's evil, but I think that there's clearly something wrong mentally. And I'm looking at that as like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? That's the only way I could describe it. It's just like a what the fuck moment. Like, Do you not care? Do you not value life? Clearly you don't. Let's get you some medical and mental help, right? I don't think that. And if somebody wants to be fat, is that morally wrong? Oh, I don't know if it's morally wrong. Like I'm thinking about like good and evil. I don't know if that's morally wrong, but at some point you are you only get one body and you're treating it like you don't love it. You don't love you treat your life like you don't really value life. You know what I mean? And then if you've got loved ones, you're probably going to leave this earth sooner than them. So that's a little kind of fucked up. And then on your way out, they're going to be taking care of you. So that's a little fucked up too. So is it morally wrong? I can't really say. You know, I'm not God, but I am a judger and I can judge and I can be like, it's just fucked up to the people around you, I think. Do you want to be fat? Why do you want to be fat? So that you can eat? Get help. Okay, so she does like ravey stuff. She goes to raves. I think this is rave festivals. VELD. What is VELD? Hold on a second. I had to let my doggies in because they was getting into mischief. Okay, so she goes to music festivals and dresses like a hoochie, and that's okay. That's her right. Let's see what she has to say. Where's the hoochie picture? Where's the hoochie mama? Where are you, hoochie? I feel like she had something important to say there. Oh, here it is.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, day one, Veld, 2025.
This is my day one outfit for Veld. Woohoo! Okay, so I have this top that I crocheted, obviously. Hello.
My dog is going fucking wild. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's be on the podcast. Be in the video. You don't speak English. You can't. You don't speak English. You don't speak English and you can't be on the show. You quit. God, she really wants to play. I should get off soon because I gotta feed them. Ah, she's beating me up. All right, out. Out, guys. Out. Out. Out, Polly. Come on. Tricked ya. Okay.
Fat people doing things, ba-da-da-da. Fat people doing.
Okay, it's true though. People are weird about it when fat people do stuff. We are out and about in the wild and we do things. I don't care if you want to have fun at a music festival and you want to dress like that. I personally don't care. First of all, well, it's Canada. I don't know how cold it gets, but like when we have music festivals in the United States, most of them are in deserts, so like be naked, you know?
Things. I film all the shit because there's not enough representation of fat people doing stuff. We're boring and basic just like you, but you gotta be all weird about it. Fat people.
Okay. All right, I feel like her more fat activism stuff is like earlier because like I said she had done like a hiatus. So let's see. Ugh. Okay, this says, did you know the weight loss industry is worth billions, thriving on the fall. Excuse me. The weight loss industry is worth billions, thriving on the false promise that happiness and health comes from shrinking one's body, even though long term weight loss is unsustainable for most people. So, I've said this before in another episode. So, long-term weight loss is not unsustainable. If you're making lifestyle changes, so if you're like, I need to lose 50 pounds. I'm going to do the keto diet and lose 50 pounds. And then after you lose the 50 pounds, you're like, cool, I can have pizza and shit again. That's the problem, is that people are not sticking to these lifestyle changes. If you stick to the lifestyle change, you're not going to lose all the weight until you get to zero. You know what I mean? There's a maintenance, phase. There's a maintenance point in your life where where it just stops. Like you just stop losing the weight because you're just eating normally. Well, not normally, like normally going back to like whatever you were eating to get fat, but like, you know, you don't just keep losing the weight until you're at zero. That's not scientifically accurate. Um, and if you know what's crazy too is like if you tell these people like, hey, no, it is sustainable, you just have to maintain the lifestyle, there's no then it turns into like, okay, well, that diet is restrictive, and restriction is bad. And it's like, no, sometimes restriction is like absolutely necessary, because look at not restricting has gotten you to be in a 4x 3x, right? And don't say hello, 'cause I got high again. There's nothing else. I thought she was going to post more stuff. Also, again, too, I think that people who are sustaining their weight loss with lifestyle change, we all know that the diet, the weight loss industry is kind of a money grab, and you eventually just don't even think to buy some of the stuff that the weight loss industry is selling. You know what I mean? So like, I stopped buying keto branded items. Like, I don't buy like keto snacks or anything like that. I make everything at home because I can control what ingredients go inside. Like, I think a lot of people who did lose weight with like calorie restriction, you don't see them buying Slim Fast shakes anymore, or weight loss pills, because they know that that's bullshit, right? I used to do Slim Fast shakes, and for some reason, I kind of think too that they make it seem like this, but I thought that when you drank Slim Fast shakes that you would just lose weight, but they're literally a meal replacement. Like, you're just supposed to drink your calories basically. I think it's 360 calories in one shake. Let me see. I'll post a video. I'll post a picture. I think it's 360 calories per shake. I'm not 100% sure. But, like, one can of Slim Fast, and I would still be hungry. So then I'd be drinking 360 calories and then still eating, like, my other carbs and bullshit. So, yeah, I got fat from Slim Fast. But it was so good, too. Like, I think Slim Fast tastes good. Me, whenever diet culture talk creeps back into my mind because of skinny talk becoming popular again.
Get out.
What?
Get out. I need to go to my mind palace.
Well, now Skinny Talk and TikTok actually is like going through this huge lawsuit. I'm still waiting for my TLDR from somebody special on here who's supposed to give me all the tea. I need to do some research on it though, for real. You know what's so funny? The caption on this says, "You shouldn't live BC, you're fat." And I was like, "You shouldn't live British Columbia, you're fat." You shouldn't live British Columbia, you're fat. I said, you shouldn't live because you're fat. That's crazy. Nobody has ever said that. Nobody has ever said you should die because you're fat. That's fucking wild. Look at that fucking back, dude. Like, bad angle. What is you doing? You're gonna die by 30? Oh, girl. You don't deserve to live because you're gross, fatty. And then the song is Shut the Fuck Up. So she's just telling people to shut the fuck up. But so you are you're more likely to live on this planet less in a larger body. And that means like what it means. So you possibly will die earlier. You don't see a lot of extremely old people who are extremely morbidly obese, right? And then also you're not living your life to the fullest if you're in a morbidly obese body. We see them infusing to the fibers of the bed all the time.
So.
Okay, so this says tea time. Tea high time.
Tea time.
Okay, so here's the tea, everyone. I don't know if it'll be tea or not, but you know what I don't understand? How people are bothered by little old me. How I bend.
Okay, you don't understand that you have one of the most annoying voices on the planet. You have the bitchiest attitude out of anybody, and an undeserving bitchy attitude, because you live in Canada, and Canada's full of the nicest people on the planet. And 3, you are spreading false information about fat activism, and you don't know why people are bothered by you? Huh?
So many people's backs out of shape by posting the content.
Putting so many people's backs out of shape because you have a big back.
That I post. I don't understand that. What is your problem with me? Why are you so fucking obsessed? Why do you have to make all these fucking videos about me? I'm not even that big of a fucking creator. Like, the amount of followers that I have on Instagram compared to here, like, no. I'm not even that big of a creator, and my views are not even that high. So what is with people making videos about me? I just don't get it. Like, what?
She's not that big of a creator. I'm gonna have to do a screenshot of her TikTok page because I feel like she was. I mean, yeah, she's correct. There was a lot of anti-fat acceptance creators on YouTube doing compilations of her, like Nadia Nymph. I think Megan Ann did a couple of her, and others.
What obsession? Like, how are you? If there's one thing in life that I'm very proud of is that I've never made a video about somebody else in that manner. And I never will. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. And I have more important things to do, you know? Because nobody else's life will be that important to me. Food for thought.
Ote. Okay, another lie diet culture tells us is the diet didn't work, it's your fault. Diets don't work. They are designed to be short-term and unsustainable. This is why you have to go on them again and again. That's the whole part, is to get you to pay for them over and over again. Okay, what? Pay for what diet? Because as far as I'm concerned, like, just reducing your intake is free. And it'll save you money. So, bitch, what? Bitch, what? What do you mean? A lot of these diets are short-term. And it's not a diet that you need, it's a lifestyle change that you need. I'm going to refer to keto again. I've maintained 180 pounds with a keto diet for about 2 years. I mean, obviously weight fluctuates when I eat off plan, when I go on vacation, when it's November, the entire month of November is Thanksgiving. Yeah, weight's going to fluctuate. But as far as like it not working, it absolutely works if you work it. If you work it, it'll work. If you build it, they will come. So it is your fault. Let's see what else she has to say. Is that it's your fault? Is that it? Oh, okay. In reality, diets fail us, not the other way around. Most people regain lost weight within a few years. Most, as in over 75% of people regain the weight after a diet. Again, this is self-reported. It's not like somebody did. It's not like there was a clinical study on like. Well, I don't know. This is just, I guess, I don't know if this is factual, but I don't think that they had 1,000 people in a warehouse for 3 months, watching their intake and seeing if these diets work. I just don't. A lot of it is self-report. A lot of these studies rely on self-report, and humans are unreliable as far as like remembering what they ate, remembering to write down everything. Like I feel like because we all have different personalities. You know what I mean? Like some people are type A, they'll write down everything they need. They'll make sure that your study is good. And then there's those people, probably like Marissa Matthews, who was like, yeah, I guess I had a steak yesterday. Or, you know what I mean? Like there's people who just remember or get, or who just don't remember and just guess, right? Um, and then as far as like, that's why you have to go on them again and again. It's like, yeah, if you're doing a diet, if you're doing the fucking cayenne pepper diet, I guess, yeah, sure. If you will have to go on that over and over again if you want to, if you keep gaining the weight. But listen, look within. What is causing you to regain the weight? Think about that. Do some reverse engineering. Okay, I lost 50 pounds eating XYZ. I lost this amount of weight from reducing my intake and eating these foods. And then when I decided to stop, I gained the weight back. Ugh, what? These diets are failing me. This diet doesn't work because it only worked when I was doing it. Like that doesn't make sense, Marissa. What do you mean it doesn't work? It worked. You just didn't continue it. You have to continue the lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change. It's not just a diet, right? You're crazy. Like for people to be like, diets don't work because when I started eating the same shit that made me fat, I got fat again. No. This is her reacting. Let's see here. Can I click on this? No. Okay. This is her reacting to a comment, but let's see what the comment says. Okay, so what's your experience with fat phobia and harassment? Let me read. Okay, yes, and the harassment doesn't help. It does the opposite. It just furthers the hate and discrimination against fat people. I've had literally I've had people literally tell me I should just DYE. I should just unalive because I'm assuming she says because I'm fat. I don't think that people are doing that. And if they are, like, that's an outlier. Like, that's not like somebody, that's not what everybody thinks. I would never wish somebody on the planet just to die because they're fat. That's wild. I wouldn't really wish that on anybody. I think normal people, normal good people don't wish death on people. And you shouldn't. And if you've wished people death, like that's fucking wild. Like we're not friends. You know, that's crazy. What's your experience with okay, so let's see what she says.
You are correct. The harassment and
The harassment? Shut up.
the weight stigma that fat
Oh
people
shit.
experience
Sorry, I need a new graphics card. I don't know if that showed up.
actually does more harm. You are correct. The harassment and the weight stigma that fat people experience actually does more harm than being fat. But people don't want to accept that fact because then they would be part of the problem. The hate and the discrimination that fat people face is beyond stressful. And guess what stress causes?
Oh my god. It's the whole trope of like you're stressing me out and that's making me more fat. Ma'am, what's making you more fat is your hands and your mouth because you're doing this.
Weight gain. Woo! So
Like technically, yeah, sure, cortisol like can hormonally cause you to gain weight, but like somebody bullying you on the internet, just get off the internet. That's not going to make you this fat. Your food intake is what's making you fat, and I'm sure it's a lot of sugar and carbohydrates. That's my guess.
stop being discriminatory towards fat people and then maybe we won't be so fucking fat.
That's not true. And besides, yes, you would be fat. Yes, you would be fat because there's a lot of people who have never been bullied in their entire life who are fat. So what do you mean? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. And then also, do you want that? Because I thought that you loved being fat. So do you want more people to be less bullied so that they're not fat? What are you talking about, Marissa?
Ever thought of that? And I'm so sorry that you've had people like tell you to die just because you're fat. Same here. Same here. I've gotten death threats. There was a whole Twitter thread about me because wishing me death just because I'm fat.
That's so wild. I need to like look at it. I gotta do another deep dive on her then because I need to get more of the lore. And I hope that nobody was really wishing death on her. I don't think you guys, if you're in this community, we don't wish death on people. That's fucked up. Like I don't think that that's right. While I'm making fun of her because she's fat, but I just don't think that just because you're fat doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be on the planet. Like just lose the fucking weight. Eat less, drink more water.
The amount of weight stigma that fat people face is bonkers, and it's not okay. You are
All right, so that is Marissa Matthews. My first little dive on her. I've not really paid attention to much of what she's done. I just know that every time I see her being covered by another anti-fat acceptance creator in the community, I'm like, I dislike her a lot. Uh, if you didn't watch my little shorty reaction, make sure you watch that because there's going to be people in that. I will be covering another gal from that video tomorrow. So then we'll go watch that video and then come back tomorrow and we'll have, you know, a good time. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by, you guys. Again, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Did I entertain? And if you are returning, oh, thank you so much for returning. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you. So, goodbye.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special.